Welcome to my first 7 Days to Die Back to Basics video, a series where I go back to the beginning and make videos on things advanced players may take for granted. I'm going to show you guys how to get a forge as well as how to use and upgrade it in 7 Days to Die. Before we get into that, if by the end of the video you've learned something new or you've just generally enjoyed it, be sure to hit subscribe for more 7 Days to Die tutorials like this. Let's try and hit 500 subscribers by the end of June. So before you can craft a forge, you need to know how to craft a forge. There are a few ways you can unlock the forge's recipe. The hardest of which is of course looting it from places you would normally find books or tools, like tool crates and vehicle crates. Or you can loot the actual broken down forges for an increased chance of getting the forge recipe. These spawn in every trader outpost, by the way. Also, as a side note, functional forges can spawn in points of interest. So if you find one working nearby to where you spawn, why not just move in and save some time? Alternatively, you could buy a forge recipe or the forge itself from a trader, but that really is a waste of time. No, the best way to unlock the forge recipe is to complete the tutorial, which gives you 4 skill points. Head over to the intellect attribute and put 1 point into advanced engineering. This will automatically unlock the forge recipe, and as an added benefit you will be able to craft things at the forge 20% faster. So now you've completely memorised the instructions to the world's most complicated Lego set, what items do you need to craft it? Well, you'll need to get your hands on 60 stone. The best way to get that is to smack these stone bricks with a stone axe or pickaxe. Each one will give 50 stone. Next, you'll need 60 clay. The best way to get clay is to dig grass with a shovel, or alternatively you can pick up these plant pots and scrap them in your inventory. You'll also need 10 leather. An easy way to get leather is to scrap office chairs and leather clothing. But you can also run off into the woods with a wooden club and massacre the local fauna, like some kind of deranged game of whack-a-mole. Using a knife will get you the most leather from dead animals, you sick f***. You'll also need 3 duct tape. You can loot duct tape from trash, or you can craft it from glue and cloth. Glue is made of the bones of the innocent household pets you just drove into extinction and literal piss water at a campfire. Last thing you'll need is 3 short iron pipes. If you've managed to find forged iron, you can craft it for 1 forged iron, but the easier way is to use a wrench on cars or use your stone axe on toilets. So now you've got your forge, how do you use it? Well, once you place it down, you press E on it and the forge menu will open. From here you can put fuel into the fuel cells. Plant fibre, wood, coal, oil shale or gasoline will be best here. Wood is probably the easiest at the start of the game. Then you might go over to the crafting menu and try and build something, but it won't work because the forge doesn't craft from your inventory, it crafts from its own. In order to fill the forge's inventory, you'll need to put one of these things into one or both of the smelting cells. In order to start smelting or crafting, remember to press turn on in the fuel section. It will gradually smelt the resources you put into the cell into the forge's inventory. Once you have enough of a given resource to craft whatever you have highlighted in the crafting menu, the number on the smelting inventory will go from red to green. Then you can select craft over on the item inspection screen. Using the arrows will allow you to change the amount you craft. Down here you'll see the crafting queue. When an item is done crafting, it appears in the output window and you can take it from there. There's one section I didn't cover and that's the upgrades section. To install an upgrade on your forge, you need to do 7 things. Have the upgrade item in your inventory, turn off the fuel, cancel the crafting, like the video if you're enjoying it, subscribe and hit that bell for more videos like this, and then put the item in the slot. 1 or more of those may be optional. I'm not going to waste your time by telling you exactly what the upgrades do because it tells you in the item description exactly what they do. Just remember that some recipes require an upgrade as well as a schematic to craft. To get the bellows and the anvil, you can easily loot them from the same places you find tools, or you can craft them once you find the recipe or buy them. The crucible, however, is a late game item that will appear in loot much later in the game. You can craft the crucible if you have rank 5 of the advanced engineering perk. Again, that's a very late game thing and the crucible is very expensive. Easiest way to get a crucible is to get rank 3 of better barter in the intellect tree, which can probably be done in the first week, and then buy the crucible when it eventually appears in the trader's secret stash. Click the annotation on the top right for more info on that. To use the forge more efficiently, you can of course unlock all 5 ranks of the advanced engineering perk, which will allow you to craft things 20% cheaper, among a plethora of other fantastic benefits. If you want to see more videos like this, check out my channel. There will be more back to basics videos coming soon where I explain things like the chemistry bench and the workbench along with other concepts newer players may need help with. And who knows, maybe you'll consider subscribing if you enjoy them. But with that guys, thanks for watching and you'll see me in the next video. That doesn't have the same ring to it.